triceps, his legs, his waist, everything is humongous, and he just muscles weights up. These guys have to make use of every ounce of strength they have, every ounce of muscle.
Well, Alexei Novikov was watching Iron Bibi. I think it might have even been his world record, actually. And he just turned to the side and said, all power, no techniques.
Iron Bibi's shoulders are just not even worth thinking about how strong that man's shoulders are. So we get to see for the first time Nicolas Cambi. He is the big favorite in terms of pre-competition. Everyone is going to be eyes on this man. What's he capable of? What kind of shape is he in?
First to the log, first up. Will he get the first rep?
And look how easy that first rep was.
We're gonna see a big number here.
2 reps. 3 reps, looking very comfortable. I think he needs 5 for the win. There's 4.
Can he get it in his one visit?
Goes for the split jerk for number 5. He knows that's enough and leaves it there.
Belt off.
He's just trying to make sure that he doesn't need to do any more. He's not sure what the others have done. They haven't managed to get it. There we go. And he's now going for that extra rep for the crowd.
Look at that. What a character.
Great character and a great log lifter. 6 repetitions for Nicolas Cambi. And he has shown everyone that he means business. He's here to win. He's had an amazing year, won pretty much everything that he's competed in.
And something tells me, if there was another 10 kilos on that log, he'd have still hit that for reps. That was comfortable.
Yes. I think if pushed, he could have done a few more reps there. No problem at all. Very impressive. It's time to get excited, Radzi.
It really is, and it's not just because Paul Smith's in shot. This is what they call the big one. We can see Dimitar Saratinov in the background. There are going to be a number of men competing next. Names you will have heard of. Names you will have seen compete at World's Strongest Man. This is the
full-time work. They have to cover their costs to get out here, flights, accommodation, etc. So if there's an opportunity to win something back at the end of it, definitely makes a difference. Here we go then.
Top 4. It's the top 4 men in the under 105
and
so
Cambi in lane number 4, flying away there. Looking very, very solid. And he's across the finish line. Good solid time. We'll look out for the official time soon. And this is close for second place. Nicolas, he just went down before the finish line. Allowed Chad to come in and sneak second place.
And to your point, one thing that's really apparent with Cambi is how much tightness he was putting through his trunk.
He's just a solid athlete, very well-rounded. You know, he loves the overhead events, but he's just good at everything. There's no weakness there.
10 seconds.
So, we need to find out the official time.
Is it 11 seconds? Is it 10.95? Who's the closest?
The most important thing is that he's faster than the 12:42. That's what he's looking to be.
He does everything fast, this lad. Look at him.
Look at that. He's not hanging around.
He's off to his hotel.
He's like, I've had a good day. I'm off for food and sleep.
And there are some of the members of the Masters 40 plus. Evan Singleton again, just there to congratulate all the guys after their performances.
Look at the foot speed, moving really well, good control of the car.
So it was Chad Kurian, the best of that group. Jake and Nicolas. Expect something special.
Nicolas
Cambi.
Cambi has not put a foot wrong in this contest so far. Very professional athlete, knows what he needs to do.
So he's on 47 points. The maximum he could be on is 48 points. Near perfection. Something tells me this could be another special one. Even his starting position.
He looks ready to sprint through this.
He looks like Linford Christie in 92.
It's actually Justin Loy in the lead at the moment, though. Another solid pull on,
But it's
pull
Justin
number
Loy.
Loy is looking very powerful here. Straps in for bar number 4. He's fast through these first
20
4, but
seconds.
that was a challenging pull. This is going to be a big effort for him. If he can get it done, it's going to be an amazing time. But I just feel it's going to be a big, big weight. He's got to keep pulling. He's over his knees. Can he get it over those knees and hitch it out? He can't quite do it. Cambi on the deadlift.
Oh!
He gets the down signal, sub 41. That's a brilliant result for Nick Cambi. Justin Loy did absolutely everything he could to keep the pressure on. Just couldn't quite get that last bar. Exceptionally fast through the first 4.
That was drama. That was drama. Neck and neck all the way, ebb and flow. Loy getting his hands on the bar first in the 5th bar, managing to get it to his knees, not managing to lock it, and then Cambi showing all of his experience and pulling it smoothly and getting it done. We'll find out just how fast it is shortly.
That was big points for Cambi. Probably the event he's most worried about is the deadlift. And I think he's taken 2nd place on the deadlift there. Dropping only 2 points in total through the contest so far.
Phenomenal.
Halfway through, he's going to be a very pleased man.
Phenomenal.
So we will confirm results. But I believe Bradley...
Korean Loy and Hein. So obviously it is going off of the deadlift, but McKeegan is in 5th position overall. Let's look at our top 5, because actually there's quite a jump down to Stephen Bradley. 41 points to 53.5. But those who are in the game, really, though we still have events to go to more, so you never know, and this event as well. But before this carry and drag, you had McKeegan in 5th on 53.5, Hein on 55, Loy on 61.5, Korean on 62.5, and Cambi, there 70. He is on screen right now, the man
70.
himself, on 70. It's a massive jump, isn't
70,
it? 62.5 points from Chad Korean all the way up to Nicolas Cambi on 70.
That's what they call dominating.
You've got to be said, he really is dominating, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's massive.
He's that much better than everyone else. He's going to have to do things to actively mess this up.
Man, you're giving him the kiss of death here, Nick. I tell you what, you start bidding a man like he's that good. Well, we'll see. Maybe he is that good. What does he weigh? Is he really a 105?
Yeah, he's a 105.
He looks brutally big, though.
Comes down from a little bit of a weight cut, but yeah, he comes.
Big applause here from Mawimba.
Mawimba did a great job. He really did. Once he learns how to carry the bag in the Husafeld a lot better, he's going to do.
Is that what happened there? Sorry, I was scuttling off to get some results. I missed that.
His technique, he front bear hugged the thing. The bag was actually on his legs, and he couldn't walk with it like that.
Didn't lift it high enough?
Didn't lift it high enough. Didn't get it around it. He was carrying it this way, lengthwise, like a cylinder instead of sideways. And then he just struggled with the Husafeld stone, probably not knowing how to pick it up properly.
But here we go then. This will be fascinating to see. Nicolas Cambi is in lane number 3. He's the man who's been on fire in the under 105s. He's going to be chasing down our leader's time. 45.36 seconds by hair. But in lane 1, it's Schumacher. Lane 2, McKeegan. Cambi, there he is in the blue shorts in lane 3. He appears to be so far a cut above the rest. And Bradley in lane 4, however, is leading this into the Husafeld.
It's going to be close.
Bradley of the USA, Cambi also, and Schumacher. The Irishman McKeegan.
He's got it placed.
Is in lane 2.
Oh, yep. Here he goes. See the short, choppy steps?
Slightly bent arms. Is that wise? Pulling it up high?
Yes and no. He's the way he's pulling it, he's able to put the traction to the ground from that way.
He could gas
that's what
out
works.
or not.
No, he's not gassing out.
Try to build a little drama in there, but I can't. I think he might have taken the event. It'd be really close. Hare did 45 seconds. He was around about 29 seconds left on the clock, so pretty similar time there. If he didn't get first, he got second or third.
Bradley had a good time too.
Bradley had a very good time. All men finishing in that final group, and McKeegan also, the Irishman, putting in a really good result.
He went all out.
Well done, Nicolas Cambi.
Hey, Cambi, dude. Cambi.
Nick Best using his powers of friendship. See if he can pull him in for a chat.
Cambi.
Actually, hang on. We might
He's
we might be able to hear this. So we'll just be quiet for a second.
Do you know whereabouts in the comp you are at the minute?
First.
Yeah.
If we can, you can do the subtitles now, Nick, because I got here in my ear. So I'm assuming.
How the event's gone for you so far?
Good. I think that might have been maybe my worst, but still like top 3, 4.
Do you know the points gap between you and second?
I was 7.5.
Okay.
So,
Decent.
yes, sir. So hopefully, keep it up.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I can hear again.
The winner of your
So my enormous apologies to our directors who said, yes, you could hear him. We're here for 2 seconds. Let's see, his legs aren't quite as long as Nick Best. Hopefully he can get over the fence without completely trashing all the wires. Come on through, buddy. Let's stick a headset on, Nick. Good job, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was fun. That went better. I was nervous about the traction.
Yeah.
But that one is easy. I was 3 seconds off the leader, which is not bad, but my biggest goal is maybe get the top 5, maybe top 3. So,
I mean, your points lead overall is looking pretty solid.
Yeah,
and you're not going to lose that. That's for sure. Going into the last day.
Yeah. But yeah, I always want to win all of them, but that was still a good finish for me.
But when it comes to out-and-out static power, that's really when you come to the fore, isn't it? When you know the numbers, pressing power, deadlifting power, it's pretty hard to beat you, isn't it?
Absolutely. I would say deadlift hasn't always been a forte of mine, but that's something I worked on hard enough, and now it's what I look forward to the most. I made so many strides. It didn't come naturally at first, but I'm glad it finally
Your pressing power is immense.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever going to go to the Opens? Do you ever fancy that? I mean, I'm guessing you're not 105 kilos now. Let's be honest. What are you weighing in after
I think
the
I was, 252, maybe 115 kilos. So, you know what? Hey, I could always do the giant side. All I need is an invite. I can give you my number, and you can call me.
Oh, no, you put me on the spot here now. I'll take your number then, sir.
Right.
And if genuinely, if you are feeling big and strong enough, just give me a call and we'll speak backwards and forwards. But there's a lot of good Americans in the Opens.
Yes, sir.
And what I challenge you to do is go into the Opens and kick some ass. How about that? Could you do that? Once you won this.
What?
You win this year, no doubt.
Sure.
I think you're looking good for it.
Thank you.
Would you go into the Opens and try and come top 3 there? And come to the Giants?
You might entice me, but I'm open to the conversation.
I'd love to see you there, mate. I think you're a great character, and
Awesome.
I'd love to see you bulk up because you're naturally starving yourself for 105. I think you could be a natural Open. Dude,
I like that. Colin, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Massive pleasure. Let's bring back in Nick Best then and let you go off and
Mr.
get simply the best. Take care.
5 bags each.
So Kurian needed a spectacular performance to really encroach on second and first. But as far as first and second go,
Cambi's been unbelievable all year, not just all weekend, but all year. He's performed exceptionally well, really dominated the under 105 scene. Lots of talk that this guy can step up and challenge the open weight class.
what was the performance he did? I think it was called something on the coast.
Clash on the Coast.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just absolutely dominant over there. Really has proven himself to be the #1 lightweight in the world. And a solid performance here, and he'll almost be uncatchable on the Atlas stones.
I mean, look at him go.
Moving well.
At under 105 kilograms. It's remarkable.
Look how many little steps he takes going from the bag to his throwing point. Watch his feet. He needs this. Cambi needs this. It's not a cert at the moment.
This is the first time we've seen Nicolas Cambi struggle at all. Wow.
And you know what? The competition is on. If he does not get this fifth bag over, he's going to drop some points. He's asking the crowd to help him. Needs this. And look at that. Lloyd gets the fifth one over. This could be interesting.
Well, that is important points for Justin Loy. Even more important points for Chad Kurian. And while
could have an exciting finish in the under 105s.
I don't think it's going to be as close as some of the others, but what that's going to do is that's going to put a question mark on this competition. Before, it was a 5.5 point lead. Now, it is a competition.
Cambi was such a heavy favourite to win this under 105 class. He's performed exceptionally well all weekend. But maybe just a small little weakness there showing. Just to show that he's human to the rest of the athletes. We've seen some exceptional lightweights move up to heavyweight as well. Graham Hicks and your friend, Mr. Adam Bishop, both two great examples.
I'm not going to back there yet. On that I'd be first.
But I have either the fast load, fast lap load, or the double. I got like to into the live stream. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I got the.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let me something I can remember.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah. I've got you.
Right, about to go live. Nick.
Yes, sir.
So, the Sandbag didn't go great.
Yeah, it's that's one of my tougher events. It's something that's like fairly new since like 2018. That's in like every contest, but I'm still trying to get, of course, my technique around it. But I did enough just to put myself in the position where I'm a half point out of first. Of course, I'm tied for second, but Stones is probably equally as good, if not better, than my pressing. So I literally put myself in a position to win it. So the destiny's in my hands. So I just really have to kind of execute and pull it through. But it's I gotta go. This is game time. But even throughout this prep and throughout this contest, I've had no regrets. So whatever happens, happens. But I'm ready. I'm glad that the Stones is the last event. There's no other event I would like at the end than the Stones.
Do you know how Justin is on Stones?
Justin, I would say he's decent. I don't think that it's probably as good as his other events. So I think he's really gonna have to really muster up a lot of strength if he wants to beat me on it.
Do you feel the pressure now going into the last event?
A little bit, but I knew that I was gonna probably give up some points or give up some of my lead. I didn't think I was gonna give up all my lead, but again, it's yeah, there's some pressure, but I'll be ready. I'm ready to go. It's not the first time I've been in this situation.
How would winning World's Strongest Man under 105? What would that mean to you?
I think it's just more of just kind of like summing up the whole year, right? Because of course I've done a lot of the contests, and my goal was to win the contest for every big federation there is in America. So finishing this one would mean the world, and especially coming having a poor performance back in 2018, the last time I came to OSG. So winning World's Strongest Man would mean everything.
Sweet. Good luck for the final event.
Thank you, sir.
Follow it there, Neil.
He's got to get it.
2-1. He's lost out there.
You're sort of seeing the collateral damage of 5 events, of 3 long days.
This is the real battle now then. Cambi against Loy.
So half a point
Both of
between
these guys
these
are good
guys.
stone lifters as well. Anything can happen. So many factors come into play at this point. Fatigue is a major factor. Pressure.
Yes.
Coping with pressure. It's one thing doing things in smaller shows where you're winning by a lot of points. When there is half a point between you and winner takes all, strange things happen.
And Kurian had almost the gift and the curse there because he didn't know what to chase. So he didn't know whether to caution to the wind. But at the same time, he didn't have the added pressure of knowing he had to go after somebody's time.
It's Nicolas Cambi.
Going head to head, you hear the other stone load from your opponent. You're aware of that. You're aware of who's ahead.
So Nicolas Cambi, for the first time we saw a mistake made in the sandbag toss. Can he make amends here? Can he get redemption? We're about to find out.
This is going to be a race.
This is
Cambi with the first one, just ahead. Cambi being sensible. He's not worrying about one motioning. He's pulling to the lap, making sure with each stone. This is good. 3 stones up quick. Lloyd not too far behind.
Oh.
There's a mistake there. Cambi knows he's ahead now. No pressure. Just focus on doing 1 stone at a time. As long as he can load these, he will get the title.
Whoa!
Can
he's
he
too far away.
He's not going to get that. It slipped down, and now things get interesting.
20 seconds left.
This is fascinating.
Lloyd's got 375.
Lloyd, can he do it? He can't get it on. He's got to push it. He's got to keep it up. It's slipping down.
Chad Kurian didn't manage it.
What is going on with these stones? Time runs out.
Loz.
Only Matthew McKeegan gets 5 out of these athletes. I cannot tell you the result between the rest of them.
Loz, who was quicker to 4? Was it Chad Kurian or Nicolas Cambi? Because they are not close on points, they are equal on points.
I can't tell you. We need to go to the results.
Because you said that he was not one motioning them. He was making sure of each and every single stone.
Do you know what, Radzi? It comes down to pure fatigue. 3 days of competition. They are battered. They are beaten. I've been there myself before. People at home watching say, oh, how can they not load 170 kilo stone, 160 kilo stone? When you are physically exhausted, it is very different to being fresh on your own in the gym. I've lifted 230 kilo stones in the gym and failed 150 kilo stones in competition before.
45.57 seconds, representing Ireland, Matthew McKeegan.
And Matthew McKeegan finishing strong, my boy, finishing well. I'm proud of him. He's had a great weekend. But the exciting thing we need to find out. Go for it, Radzi.
Masters in the
Wow, that was close.
They're ready to go.
I'm not even going to try and guess. I will wait to see what the results are.
Lane 1, George Pearson. In lane 2, Romick Felt.
Kurian may well have done enough. I thought he maybe had made a mistake, but just shows they are all battered. They've all given so much. Who was the quickest to 4? Radzi returns.
So, I don't have all the placings, but our winner. Who do you think, mate?
I think maybe Kurian did enough.
The overall winner, Cambi.
Cambi gets it. He was quick enough with 4. Wow.
I thought Kurian as well.
So they were joint in points? Or?
So, no. So I believe Cambi was quicker.
Yeah, he was joint beforehand. So he did enough. There we go.
Thank you,
the results have come in.
Chad went from 4th to 2nd.
Chad Kurian went from 4th to 2nd. Justin Loy slipped from 1st down to 3rd. And Nicolas Cambi just does enough to hold out. He takes the overall win in the under 105s, 48.5 points. Chad Kurian, 47.5 points. Justin Loy, 45 points. Matthew McKeegan moving up there into 4th place. A big drop back, but 36.5 for him. Very, very proud of the Irishman. What a competitive class that was.
So good. And to not know to genuinely not know the outcome of these events until we're getting the results. We've seen the result, we've seen the outcome, and we still don't know who's won.
Yeah.
Ah, superb.
Justin Lloyd. Just 1 point out of first place. The silver belongs to the United States. Ted Curtis. And presenting the 105 World Championships this year, it's the two-time World Champion himself, Mr. Anthony Furman. The award belongs to none other than the United States' own Nicolas Cambi. You're 105 kilogram athlete champions, everybody. Into the master